Hi, my name's Sophie Wardlow and I'm 25 years old. I am making this video because it is Endometriosis Awareness Week. Basically, Endometriosis Awareness Week runs from the 2nd to the 9th of March. It's something that is celebrated worldwide and something that means a lot to me. I actually got diagnosed with endometriosis 2.5 years ago now. 2.5 years ago. It took me 4 years to get diagnosed. In the meantime, I got diagnosed with stupid conditions that weren't anything to do with it. So I got told that I got bowel disease. I got told that I got IBS. I got told that I got glandular fever. I got told that I just got painful periods. In actual fact, I had endometriosis. Endometriosis is a complicated word. It complicated everything for me when I first got diagnosed. Later got diagnosed with endometrial cancer, which came from my endometrial forms, my bulk forms. So I'll start off and cut to the chase by saying, what is endometriosis? So endometriosis is a disease that affects 1.5 million women in the UK. There are 1.5 million women in the UK living with the condition alone. Some of them know that they have it. Some of them don't know they have it. Some of them are living with it and will never know they have it. It causes fatigue. It causes chronic pain. You are put on drugs. You are given laparoscopies, diagnostic laparoscopies. Sometimes some women have up to 10 before they're even treated, or they decide to laser some of the endometriosis away. So what is the endometriosis that they laser away? It is basically when a woman has a period, the endometrial cells, instead of forming into blood that is left through the body, through the womb as a period, it sticks to the inside of the organ. So it can be the most common area is in the uterus around the womb, in the fallopian tubes, in the ovaries. It can transfer to the bladder, into the pelvis, into your lungs. It's horrendous. It's horrendous. And there are so many women living with this condition who there's no cure. There's no cure. Once it's lasered away, these women are still suffering with it because it just grows back. It just grows for most women. Some people are blessed. Once it's lasered away, it doesn't form back, but the majority of women, it does. And it's all about Endometriosis Awareness Week this week, and making more women aware of it sooner, making GPs more aware of this condition, because, you know, there's a survey that was recently done where 50% of women who went to see their GP, it took them up to 5 times repeatedly going to their GPs before they were even diagnosed or considered to have this condition. For most women, it's 4 years before they're diagnosed with it. For me, it was indeed 4 years. We are asking women who have got endometriosis or who have been diagnosed with endometriosis to write on a piece of paper how many years it took you to get diagnosed, and then to hashtag TooLong, capital T, double O, capital L, ONG, or hashtag Endometriosis Awareness Week. We need to get women talking about this, and we need to make people aware that it is too long. 4 years when you're in chronic pain is too long. If I had got a diagnosis sooner, then I would not probably have got endometrial cancer, because my bulks would have been removed. It's so important. It's so important. It's such a huge condition that is just not spoken about enough. There's loads of stuff going on, loads of exciting stuff actually. It's not all doom and gloom. There, as you can see behind me, I have my ball gown ready because it's the Primrose Ball on Saturday the 4th of March at the Leeds Plaza Hotel. Not 4th March, 7th March, let's get that right. At the Leeds Plaza. I feel a little bit like Cinderella because I'm still trying to find someone to go with me. However, if not, I know it's going to be great because there are loads of speakers going to be there. Women who are supporting the same thing, people who are talking about getting this condition more out there, more spoken about. There's actually the World Endo March on the 28th March as well. It's in central London and it's going through Embankment, Piccadilly, Trafalgar Square. It's 12 till 3, so if you know of anyone with endometriosis, if you just want to come along and support, that would be wonderful. It's all about just joining these women together, joining people who know of someone else with this condition, or someone who knows someone with this condition, and getting everyone to celebrate that, you know, even though there's terrible conditions going on, we can still live. We're still positive people. We are women. We are fighting this condition, and we are going to get people to talk about it. There are workshops going on. There's loads of stuff on www.endometriosis-uk.org. That's www.endometriosis-uk.org. There's loads of information on what it is, the campaigns that are going on about it. Just loads and loads and loads of information, so get on there, get checking it. We also have a petition that we're trying to get David Cameron to look at. We need 10,000 signatures on this petition before we're allowed to go to Parliament and talk about this condition. It is so, so, so important for so many women out there that this is spoken about. Like I said, I'm only one woman. I was lucky that it took me 4 years. There are women that I've seen with these hashtags, some of them up to 12 years before they've been diagnosed. And if it's caught sooner, there are less people who are going to have conditions like mine of endometrial cancer, who will have to sit through rooms of going through chemo and going through different drugs, and it just needs to be spoken about. I am actually doing my own project. It's a 3-woman show. I hope to take it to, it's aimed at younger children, so children in secondary schools, probably from, I'm going to try and pitch it at 12 to 16s, give or take a bit, because it's the general gist, the whole motto of Endometriosis Awareness Week is, it's okay to talk, full stop, period. It's okay to talk about it. More women out there need to keep talking about it, and need to be okay with talking about periods, about sex, because if you don't, there are going to be more people just told that it's just a bad period, or take a paracetamol and go to school, or it's not that simple. It's not that simple. And if 1.5 million women in the UK alone are suffering with it, how many people out there are unaware of it? How many people out there are living with it and don't even know that they're living with it and dismissing it as something else? It's okay to talk. It's okay to talk. Period. Endometriosis Awareness Week, 2nd to the 9th of March. www.endometriosis-uk.org. Thank you.